What is going on today, guys? We have to talk about ORPH stock because they are up about 63% today, and there is huge dangers you have to be aware of. And typically when it does come to pharmaceutical stocks, you see a buy the rumors, sell the news kind of event, and I think that is exactly what is going on right here. If you are positive on your position, I know quite a few people are, and a lot of people even in the Discord made a lot of money, so congratulations to you. It's probably not a bad time to take some profits, but we're gonna go into everything you guys need to know. I'm not a financial advisor, so come to your own conclusions and do your own research. Anything can happen, especially with pharmaceutical companies, but I do think there's a lot of other stocks that do offer better risk to reward ratios, especially AMC and a lot of stocks we do follow on this channel. But with that being said, before we do get into this information, make sure to tap, tickle, touch, or smash the like button, as well as comment down below and subscribe to the channel. And by doing all three of those things, you help push this video out to even more people that do need to hear this information, because this is not all peaches and roses, guys. As well as if you want to get up to $70 in whatever free stock that you want, use the link down below for public. No need to even link a bank account or deposit any kind of money. I got $30 in Beyond Meat and $50 worth of Tesla, so make sure to check that out. As well as if you want to stay up to date with the moves that we are making in the community, especially I send out buy and sell alerts that have been very profitable. Make sure to check that out, link down below in the description. It literally pays for itself. Now, getting into ORPH, guys, like I said, they're up about 63% today, so there's a lot of eyes turning to this company. They were at about $10 today in the beginning of trading, up about 8%. They ran all the way up to $23. At one point, they were up 135% for the day. Doesn't seem sketchy as all, and that is sarcastic. It's a little sketchy, guys. We're gonna get into exactly what is going on with this company and why I think this is a bit of a buy the rumors, sell the news kind of event. Market cap is low though, so you do see the potential to have big swings with the stock to the upside and the downside. But that is pretty much all I'm gonna give as far as the actual company, the fundamentals. There's not really too much that I do like here. And if you are a diehard investor in this for whatever reason, I'm not really trying to bash it. It's all about making money, and I'm really trying to give you guys this information so you can make an accurate decision for yourself. And so getting into it, it says here's why ORPH shares skyrocketed higher Wednesday. What happened? Shares of ORPH AS, a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company, shot through the roof on Wednesday after the company disclosed a significant sale from one of its largest shareholders. Retail investors, convinced this is a sign that the company was preparing for a buyout offer, pushed the volatile biotech stock 77.1% higher as of 3:23 p.m. So what? On June 15, 2021, ORPH made a disclosure to investors regarding one of the company's largest investors, the Sunstone Life Ventures Fund. The company didn't disclose how many shares Sunstone sold, but it was enough to lower its share of voting rights below a 5% threshold that required the disclosure. Some investors took this as a sign Sunstone was getting out of the way to make room for a potential merger. So right there, that just sounds fishy. This typically does not happen. You're gonna need everybody that is involved, or the majority of people that are involved, to actually vote to pass this merger. So right here, this doesn't make a lot of sense, just coming from somebody that has been a part of a lot of mergers and has been in the stock market for a pretty substantial amount of time. ORPH doesn't have any reliable sources of revenue yet, but that could change any day now. On or before June 17, 2021, the FDA is expected to issue an approval decision regarding an application for the company's lead candidate, artroclomol. If given a green light, it will become the first treatment specifically approved for around 1,800 Americans with an ultra-rare lysosomal storage disorder called Niemann-Pick disease type 3. Well, this is all great and all what they are doing to try to treat this illness. 1,800 Americans is a very low total addressable market, and to even make its $500 million valuation make any kind of sense, they would have to sell this per person at about $500,000 per year, and that is just simply not going to happen for a drug candidate or a drug in general, right? What drug do you know that costs $500,000 a year for one drug? It doesn't make much sense, but I do understand people are just trying to make money on this. That is why I do want to educate you guys as far as the overall business and why I do think this is way riskier at its current price than the potential gains you could get. Now, if approved, armaclomol would end up competing with Zastica, a drug from Johnson & Johnson's that is already approved to treat other lysosomal disorders. Back in 2010, the FDA refused to complete its review of Zastica's active ingredient until it had more data that never materialized. So that is not very important. They would be in a category of their own, but like I said, 1,800 Americans, that is a very, very small amount. Even worldwide, considering America is about 5% of the population, if you did do the rough guerrilla math here, you're still going to be looking at a very, very low total addressable market. Now what? It's possible the Sunstone Life Science Ventures Fund is getting out of the way to make room for a buyout, but highly unlikely. To me, this just doesn't make a lot of sense, to be quite honest. But it says Armaclomol helps little vessels called lysosomes transport cholesterol and other important lipids through cells by boosting the production of heat shock proteins. If green-lighted, it would be the first heat shock protein booster approved by the FDA to treat anything. The FDA generally doesn't like to unleash completely new drugs without clear evidence of a benefit. Unfortunately, the clinical trial data supporting archiclomol application isn't as strong as Orphazeme investors would like it to be. Armaclomol narrowly missed meeting the primary endpoint in its pivotal trial with NPC patients. More recently, it's also missed primary endpoints in trials with inclusion body mitosis patients and amyotrophic lateral sclerosis parents. See, these words are hard to say, so please bear with me here. But the moral of what this is trying to say, it's not all as good as what the share price does look like. It is obviously doing a lot of great things, but we could have this announcement tomorrow. And typically what you see with a lot of FDA approvals, you'll see a run up, right? We all should know this. If you've been investing in the stock market for a while, this is nothing new, but you will see a run up until the news actually does come out, and then you'll see a major sell off. It's a buy the rumor, sell the news kind of event. It happens all the time, a lot of the times in pharmaceutical companies as well as companies overall. Buy the rumor, buy the hype, you sell the news once it does come out and is confirmed. We seen this happen with CCIV. They went from about $17, $18. Once it was confirmed, they straight plummeted, right? We all know that story. A lot of people actually got burned from that. So I do think this is eerily similar to that. I don't see us rallying and staying at these prices and continuing to rally. Just don't see it happening here, guys. Like I said, if you made money in this stock, it is never a bad thing to sell out enough to get your initial investment back and hold the rest in free shares in case there is more upside here. You still get to protect your capital or your money that you put into the stock, into your position, as well as capitalize on any future gains that do come from the stock. But right now, I just think it is way too risky to be a part of. Maybe with a small percentage, like less than 1% of your portfolio, it's never a bad thing to scatter some seeds out there per se. That is what I like to do with a lot of low cap stocks. I might even do that with this personally myself, but I'm talking about a couple $100 or even $100 or less, couple shares, whatever the case is. But I would not go balls to the walls, whole portfolio in this. That is just a very bad move as far as I am concerned. There's not a strong fundamental case here, if any fundamental case, to be quite honest, and the hype and the move alone just flat out scares me. And I hope you guys don't get burned in the process of this, because it is mostly owned by institutional investors as well. So with that being said, that is all I have for this video. If you guys want more videos like this and appreciate an open and honest, transparent YouTube channel, that is what I try to be here. I don't care who likes a stock or who doesn't like a stock. I am here to give my opinions and provide my analysis. So with that being said, I'm not a financial advisor. Do whatever you want as well. I just want to put that in the video. Once again, do whatever you want. I'm not trying to deter you or make you jump into a position. Literally do whatever you want. But if you want to be a part of the buy and sell alerts, we'll resend out alerts every time I sell or buy a stock for stocks, options, and crypto. Check that out, as well as the community is great over there and they source great trades. You would have had a heads up on this about 2 days ago from people in the Discord. So make sure to check that out. It pays for itself, as well as get up to $70 in whatever free stock that you want using the link for public. That is literally free money as well. No need to even link a bank account or deposit any money, and you get your stock immediately. With that being said, I will see you guys later. Take care.